Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be covering yesterday's game in the Club World Cup between Real Madrid and Al Hilal. And we're going to be discussing whether Trent Alexander-Arnold had a disaster class or not. To answer my previous question, yes, I do believe Trent Alexander-Arnold had a horrible game. He was the weak point of the defense. If you watched yesterday's game, Al Hilal got the better of Real Madrid. They kept on attacking that right hand side because they knew they could exploit Trent Alexander-Arnold defensively. Positionally, he's not aware enough and he's not engaged enough defensively. The work rate wasn't there. And Al Hilal exploited that right hand side and Trent got found out. And Liverpool did an excellent job of hiding Trent's flaws because we know what his strengths and weaknesses are. And Xabi Alonso has to do the same thing. For Trent to work at Real Madrid, you need to hide his flaws. Another aspect that I want to touch on is his poor build-up play. Trent never makes the right reads. His weight of pass when building up play is not the greatest. He's got unbelievable ability on the ball. His long-range passing is second to none. His crossing is unbelievable. But when it comes to build-up play, he's not the greatest. He's not the greatest at receiving the ball on the half turn. His ability to read the game and process the game is not quick enough. He doesn't make the right decisions. And under Xabi Alonso, your build-up play has to be excellent. You saw at Bayer Leverkusen, they had some of the best build-up play in the world. So again, that is another weakness of Trent. Even though he's an unbelievable player with unbelievable technical ability, his short range and mid-range passing needs work, especially in the build-up. I know Real Madrid fans are going to hate me for saying this, but he was poor defensively yesterday and had atrocious work rate. In this picture right here, Trent Alexander-Arnold loses the ball. And what does he do after making the mistake? He jogs. Shows extremely poor work rate. It was Trent's mistake. You need to take accountability and you need to fix your mistake and recover. Run with full speed. Run with intent. What does he do? Jogs. And as a result of that, the third man makes a run, gets a one-on-one opportunity with Courtois and scores. And in this situation, Trent Alexander-Arnold got bailed out by the offside flag because the work rate I saw in this clip was absolutely atrocious. And with Liverpool, you can get away with it because you were at the club since you were a child. You know, we turned a blind eye to your mistakes. But at Real Madrid, their expectations are high. And this nonsense and this type of work rate will not go down well with the fans. In this picture right here, it's the second half. The attacker is in a one-on-one situation with Trent. If he beats Trent, he's through on goal. What does Trent do? As soon as the attacker knocks it past him, gives up. Does not track him, does not run with him, does not show any effort. He lets Asensio deal with the problem. And thankfully Asensio did. But this is another problem with Trent. Look, in basketball, right, when you have a point of attack defender and when you have a centre behind you, you know what lazy defenders do? Lazy defenders, they let the offensive player go to the help, who is the centre, and let their shot get blocked. Trent does this in football. He never goes with his man, especially when they cut in. And now he's letting people beat him on the outside. He gives up defensively. That's just a straight fact. Again, the lack of effort that's shown here is not good enough, especially at a club like Real Madrid. At this point of the video, you guys might think I'm being too harsh on Trent. It's only one game. But Xabi Alonso, the manager, said himself, talent is not enough, Trent. You need to work harder, have a better work rate, be better defensively, and be physically more ready. It's not only coming out my mouth, pause. It's also being said by Xabi Alonso. And finally, the last point I want to touch on was Trent's positioning when Real Madrid were building up. Especially in the first half, Trent was playing in an advanced midfield position on the right hand side and Rodrigo was occupying the width. For me, this is not the optimal position for Trent to succeed. Trent's best work comes when he's receiving the ball facing towards goal so he can see the full picture in front of him. He's not very good on the half turn and his ability to process information quickly is not good enough to play in the midfield. Whenever he's playing in that inverted right hand position or out wide on the right so he can deliver crosses, that's where his best work is. Or when he's out wide in a deeper position so he can switch it to the wings or play it down the line to Rodrigo. Right? So let me repeat that again. His best positions are in this half space on the right hand side, in the midfield when he's facing towards goal, out wide on the right hand side, on the opposition's box, or deep into his half on the right hand side so he can switch play to Vinicius or play it down the line to Rodrigo. Trent is an unbelievable player, don't get me wrong. He's got unbelievable ability on the ball, but you need to use him right. Thank you guys for watching the video. Like, share, subscribe, and peace.